things up. So if y'all been paying attention, y'all may have seen this machine before, but this is a Schiess vertical turret lathe. It's at the machine shop that I work at, and I'm currently doing some repairs on it, and I just kind of wanted to give an overall of the machine here. But lots of little levers and wheels and stuff. I've learned how to operate this machine. This makes everything, you move it up, down, left, right, move the head up and down and everything. But then the wheels and make it go left, right, up and down, just manually by hand. But anyway, so this machine was made somewhere around, I think, 1945. If I recall, there's a stamp on the motor that would tell me. But anyway, so this machine's been out of commission for about 25 years now, and I've just been trying to fiddle around with it and see if I can get it to work properly or not. Let me turn some light on here and we can see if we can find that date code. It's on a tag on this motor somewhere. I think it's up here. But anyways, yeah. It started out that someone had run it out of oil and it burned the clutches out in it. So I had a custom set of clutches made for it from Spain for about $2,000, and they of course it's not there, and that was fun to get it all shipped up back overseas and everything for the clutches. And so once I got those, then it was the task of putting them in. They go inside this box right here. I don't have a rag on me, but yeah, I do. Right here. As you can tell, everything is covered in oil, as it always is. So that's the clutch assembly down in there. There's a bunch of disc over on that side and a bunch of disc over on that side. This is the brake and this is the drive side. So whenever you move the handle up there, up and down on the front of the machine, it will move left and right back here, engaging the brake or the drive side. But anyway, so fairly large motor on this machine. And so after getting the clutches and everything done, you have to go in through the side here and pull them all out and replace them and everything. If anyone ever needs dimensions for a Schiess vertical turret lathe clutch, I got them. But anyway, so there's an oil filter and everything down there. The entire base of this machine is actually filled up with oil. It's just a constant recirculating pump that there's a sight glass there that lets you see if there's oil flow or not. But the piece that I'm working on today is up the ladder, all the way up here at the top. Pretty much what this piece up here does is this head, not the bottom one down there, but the top one, it goes up and down independent to that head that I was showing you originally, that the lever on the front of this operates. So this has not gone up and down in probably 30 years. So it's something that I've been having to mess with, and pretty much the whole reason why it's having so much trouble. Sorry, the air compressor kicked on. There's a clutch pack in here and a friction disc that goes inside of this. That's actually a sprocket gear right there. But and that friction disc had worn out, which lifts up this entire thing. So you can see there's a huge counterweight down here in the back. And then it just has a cable that goes around to the front to kind of offset some of that load. But anyway, so that was not functioning properly. It would go down, but it would not go up. And climb back down out of here. Get away from this air compressor. So the issues that I was having is, like I said, this entire assembly would not go up and down, not just the head. This was working just fine. This would move up and down, left, right. But so this is the one side of the clutch. There's two sides, one for up, one for down, kind of like on the clutch for the main drive system. But anyway, so some German there for anyone that can read German. But anyway, so this is the new disc that I made, comparing it to the old one here, which, as you can see, they are damn near similar. This has a little bit bigger of a gap in the top right here, but that's okay. And they're just, this one's just slightly larger. I don't know if the camera will pick up on that or not, but right there you can see it. Well, could see anyway. It's just ever so slightly bigger. Anyway, so yeah, that piece goes on right here, and there we go. And then there is this finger that comes up and engages into it, and as this comes into it, it expands out the ring. As you can see, there's a little gap right there now, and that's what on the inside. This whole assembly is spinning all the time, by the way, and that gear that's on the inside of that piece up there on the front, on the corner, kind of center line of the screen, this will engage into that gear, and then that allows the rotation of this to be transferred into that gear by squeezing that up, which is done through the lever on the back here that moves everything left, or moves the entire table up and down. But anyway, so it's been a fun journey figuring out all of this and what everything does, because obviously everything is in German. Google Translate does not help with this, surprisingly. But basically what you've got here is, like I said, this was the rapid that makes everything move up, down, left, right real fast for this piece right here. But underneath it, you've got left and right. So if you go right here, it makes this unit travel left to right very slowly. And if you go down here, it goes up and down instead of left and right. So pretty much that's a neutral point right there. And then this determines which direction that you want to feed, because you have the rapid, which is real quick, but then you have feed as well, which is slow, so you can actually do work with it. But pretty much in is to the left and out is to the right. Anyway, and then same thing, if you go up and down, in will be downward and out will be upward. It's just however you would think that it makes sense. But it's the same thing for down there. You also have an adjustment for your speed, for how fast or slow you want it to go. Yeah, pretty much that's like rapid, well, not rapid, but much faster. This is much slower over here. And then you have 1, 2 right there as well. And that comes out, and you have a 3, 4 as well. But and it's the same down here. Everything's operationally the same. These handles move this entire assembly left, right here, and then what does the bottom? Oh yeah, the bottom one just goes up and down. But anyways, guys, that's the Schiess vertical turret lathe.